I'm Caroline Quenzer, and I'm your host of this week's episode of the Flying Falcon. The Flying Falcon is a student athlete who goes above and beyond on and off the court or field. This week's student athlete is a 2-year attendee at Gerstell Academy. He is a sophomore and a 3-sport athlete. This week is Drew Sindicic. Hi, Drew.
Hi, Caroline.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So you are a 3-sport athlete. You play soccer, basketball, and lacrosse. 2 of the 3 you are on varsity for. You're very into sports. And so who would you say is your biggest role model?
So soccer is my main sport, so my role model would probably be a soccer player. I would say 𝙏𝙝𝙚 𝙁𝙡𝙁, who is the goalkeeper for Manchester United and the Spanish international team. He's been my role model for at least 10 years now. He's been someone I look up to for his leadership on and off the field and how well he works with his teammates.
Now that you said who is your off-the-field role model, who would be your in-person go-to role model?
I would say it'd have to be my dad. Obviously, he's been one of the main figures in my life, my whole life. And he's always been someone I can talk to and look up to and go to no matter what I'm going through or any questions I have, whether it's school, sports, or anything else along the way in life.
So everyone knows that athletes have a lot of struggles and challenges, and you are a 3-sport athlete, so obviously you face a good amount of struggles and challenges. So what would you say are some of the biggest ones?
Probably time for homework and studying, because after school it's right into the locker room and back onto the field, getting ready for practices and games, then not getting home till late, finding time to eat dinner, get a shower, and then finding time to study and do homework and still have a little bit of fun, whether that's talking to friends or my family and stuff like that.
So as we all know, lacrosse can be a very tough game, both physically and mentally. So how are some ways that you demonstrate leadership on and off the field?
So whether it's on the field, talking to your team about who's going to run the play or who's going to get the ground ball, or off the field, picking up your teammate who maybe needs a little pickup for the game, a little motivation, and just keeping everybody involved in the game and ready to go no matter what's happening.
Okay, switching over to soccer, which is your main sport, and here at school you are on the varsity soccer team and you play for a club team. You are a goalkeeper, and we all know that being a goalie in any sport is a very mentally tough game because you can feel that every goal is your fault. How are some ways you get over that and stay in the game and play?
Keeping a short memory and just knowing that you have to be ready for the next shot that comes. You have to learn from your mistakes and not let it happen again, and just keep talking to your team, keep everyone motivated, make sure they want to go back on the other end and get the goal back, and just keep everyone's head in it.
So that is all for this week's Flying Falcon. Thank you so much for joining us, Drew.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you tune in for next week's episode.